Library, I chose to focus on the Polish language. For 123 years, Poland disappeared from the map due to various conflicts. Poland was not able to win their land back as a Polish republic until 1918. This phase in the country is very important to the history of Poland. The result of this time period emphasized why Polish people have so much pride in their country, heritage, and culture. Every region in Poland has different cultures and traditions, but all of them have a Roman Catholic connection. The atmosphere of Poland is heavily influenced by religion and religious holidays. Over 90% of the population in Poland is Roman Catholic. The books that I chose for the Multicultural Library are all at the elementary school level, ranging from 2nd to 5th grade. There are 6 books that are either in the Polish language or Polish stories that are written in English. The first is The 100 Dresses by Eleanor Estes, and it is at the 2nd grade reading level. The 100 Dresses is a story written about a Polish immigrant girl named Wanda Petronski. Wanda's classmates bully and tease her about her last name and the tattered blue dress she wears every day. Eventually, Wanda becomes frustrated with the teasing, and she blurts out that she has 100 dresses at home that are neatly hanging in her closet. This story highlights the racism that Polish people faced when coming to America, regardless of their age. Legenda o Nawojce by Leon Pawlik is at a 2nd grade reading level. This is a story about the legend of Nawojka. She was the first female student in Poland. At the time, women were not allowed to go to school and learn. So Nawojka dressed herself as a boy and went to university in Krakow. Eventually, the truth came out, and she was put on trial. This could be inspirational to Polish immigrant students because it tells the story of a student in a world where she struggles to be herself and then breaks boundaries to be successful. Next is the story of Marie Curie by Susan B. Katz, and it is at the 3rd grade reading level. This book is the story of a Polish female chemist who has won many Nobel Prizes and other awards. It discusses the discoveries she made as well as her perseverance in the field. This would be an inspirational story for young Polish immigrants because they would have an example of a profound scientist from Poland who was very successful. Next is Bitwa pod Grunwaldem by Bogosław Misialek, and it is at the 3rd grade reading level. Bitwa pod Grunwaldem is one of the most well-known battles in Poland. The book depicts the battle for children at the elementary reading level. The book entails the story of the Polish-Lithuanian victory over the Knights of the Teutonic Order. This battle occurred during medieval European times, and the location of the battle is now a part of Poland. This battle is an important part of Polish history, and it would most likely be something that Polish immigrant students have learned in Poland. The Katzen-Krasinski Square by Karen Hesse is at the 4th grade reading level. The Katzen-Krasinski Square is a story about a Jewish girl and her sister who are living in Poland during World War II. After the sisters lost their parents due to the war, they managed to escape the ghettos in Warsaw. While the girls are in Krasinski Square, they find many stray cats. The girls create a plan to use the cats to distract the Gestapo at the ghetto. This would allow the girls to sneak in food for the starving people still stuck on the inside. Everyone in Poland was impacted by the war, and families passed down their stories through generations. Having a book that reminds them of family stories back home could be comforting to Polish immigrant students. And the last book is Rodzina by Karen Cushman, and it is at the 5th grade reading level. In Polish, rodzina translates to family. This is a chapter book about a young Polish girl named Rodzina Klara Jadwiga Anastazja Brodzki. She is an orphan in Chicago and is left with fending for herself. All she has is memories and a suitcase. Eventually, Rodzina is put on an orphan train that is going west. She is fearful of what will happen, but she hopes to be placed with a nice family. This book could help Polish immigrant students in the sense that the girl in the book has to travel far to find a new home. As a teacher, it is important to address diversity in the classroom. Acknowledgement is the first step, but constructing the classroom to be responsive to different cultures is crucial for the success of every student. Emergent bilinguals cannot be ignored and should be supported in the school system.